Alright, so this video is on 6 months, committing to 6 months of no dating. So I had to keep it real myself about a while back. June 30th was 2019, June 30th, 2019. I wrote out the pros and cons of 6 months of no dating, free dating. Dating free, I mean. And I signed it. I said, for 6 months, I'm not gonna date. No dates, no relationship, no sexual, no romantic pursuits. I'm out, like, none of that. So for 6 months, and signed it. So the reason I started it is because, like, multiple rejections, like, there's a lot of forms of rejection, like being left on red, or um delivered, or I can't even, I'm not even gonna describe a lot of them, just like multiple forms of rejections I just kept getting. So, like, one of the most terrible ones was, I scheduled this day to me and this girl was gonna go to the movies, and we scheduled it all out and stuff, like, this day. She was sounding good and everything was smooth. And they come, I hit her up like, hey, we still good, stuff like that. So I had invited my homeboy and his girl to go too. Like, he wanted to, just invite them to go to the movies with us. Like, we went to the movies, got there and everything, and I'm just waiting, like, hey, is this girl straight? And I don't even remember if I had a number or was just texting on Snapchat. But I remember is I ended up watching a movie on my own, homeboy with this girl. Ended up third wheeling on a date that I was just thinking, like, it was gonna be a day for me. Like, later on that day or the next day, she hits me up and says, I'm sorry, I forgot I had to work. Are you serious? Ladies, if you watching this, please don't be playing around with no boys. Like, stop playing around with us guys, bro. Like, we're tired of it. We're tired of the just the line and stuff like that. Like, just keep it real. I promise you're not gonna hurt our feelings. You might for a little bit, but it's way better than just straight up standing us up. The second reason I started, because trust issues. I had real bad trust issues, and it wasn't even just the ladies. It wasn't even just the women's fault. Like, ladies' fault. Like, sometimes I'll finish hanging out with a woman and check for my wallet, like, immediately, like, after she get out the car, like, make sure, oh, my wallet, blah, 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 like. And it didn't even have to be their fault. I just had bad trust issues, and I've just picked up that habit. I don't know where it came from. I was just like, bro, this is terrible. Like, I can't even trust like that. She gonna steal something out of my wallet, and I wouldn't even hang around no crazy girls like that, to be real with you. And the third reason, I just had too much mental space just filled up with fantasy ideas. Just like, oh my gosh, like, every time I get to talking with some female or something like that, I would just think about her, like, I don't know, like, how much time, like, it'd be like, I try to make myself busy, but, like, my brain would just find time to fit women in. I just don't know, like, I was just thinking about a lot of cool stuff, date ideas and stuff like that I could do for her and stuff like that. So I was just like, all right, it's got to give. It's got to give. So I got like 5 takeaways from it, and then we're going to get out of here. I'm going to get out of here. So the first one, no longer codependent. I don't emotionally need someone else. Like, yeah, I don't emotionally. I'm gonna just leave right there. Keep it short with y'all. But I'm no longer codependent. Like, I don't need a woman to survive. I don't need a woman to, do this, do that, go out, chill, enjoy myself. Like, I'm gonna enjoy myself regardless. You need to enjoy yourself regardless. You need to be able to do that. So that was one of the good things. I'm glad I witnessed for myself. And 2, more accepting of myself. Being just me for so long, like, every 6 months, like, for the 6 months, I was just thinking, like, hey, like, dress up or something like that. And then I would think, I really ain't got nobody to impress. And, like, I really don't be trying to impress anybody regardless. I don't try to buy all the fancy stuff anyway. So, like, when the 6 months was just going on, just like, I'm really liking me. I like how I'm doing. Like, I'm dressing on my own terms. And whenever I speak to people, it's just me. Like, it's authentic. Like, it's none of that, oh, let me try to be cool and cute and all that crap, bro. I was just me. This would come with me. And the fact that I wasn't trying to date anybody, I wasn't on the market at all, it was just like, I ain't got nothing to lose. Like, you like me or you don't, you cool with me, you don't, it's just it. I ain't got nobody I'm trying to impress, like, date, like, any of that. Third one was, like, more realistic with, like, new candidates. Like, So I wasn't dating, but it was just, there'd be sometimes you'll see someone and have a conversation and so like that, and just think, hmm, maybe they could, be a com- nice companionship with them or so like that. Maybe we could be compatible. Maybe we could, just think about it a little bit. So like being more realistic, I'm not fantasizing. So I stopped fantasizing about like, oh my gosh, she kind of look cute. Like, what's her schedule like? How can I be in that schedule? I would just play out like just situations with me and the female, just like, and think like, and get so wrapped up in how good it could be that I would just, you know, I would kind of put that into action. Thoughts becomes action sometimes, like, and like it would just be a little bit unhealthy because while I'm thinking of all this stuff, only word I said to her was like, hey, and like we talked about turning in homework or something like that. She's got a nice voice or something like that, Something was attractive about her. It just made me thrive in my mind or something like that. So I'm glad that I witnessed that to myself too. Understand the full power of loneliness. When I tell you, boy, I would just wake up some days and just be like, oh my gosh, like I just need somebody, like, or it just be them late nights. You know how them late nights begin. You just be them. I just need somebody to just hug on me. I need a hug on somebody. You just want somebody, like, bro. I promise. Like I had to delete numbers. I had to keep it moving. Like it was real self discipline to just be like, hey, all right, I'm cool. I'm cool with me. I'm cool with me. I'm cool with me. Like I'm cool right here. I'm cool right here. But bro, I'm telling you, the loneliness has power. Like it just has this full power, bro. It can literally make you submit to whatever. Like make you like submit to whatever mentally. Like just, oh my god, you will accept anything. But like everything isn't accessible. So like you ain't gonna go out see the first woman and just, or see the first male and just be like, hey, blah blah blah. Some people may do that, and you just gotta, kind of dive into why. You gotta look beyond that and stuff like that. So, but loneliness has powers, bro. Like it's just crazy. The last one, like, diagnose the void I had. So like, what's the reason? Like I'm trying to, go out and date, and what am I trying to replace here? Like what am I trying to feel? What am I trying to blah blah blah? What am I trying to, you gotta diagnose like why you're a little unhealthy in the dating life. Why you're a little unhealthy? Why you're doing so much? Why you feeling so much time and space? Why why are you doing that? Like me personally, it was just the absence of my mom. It just happened to be the absence of, not happen, what just happened to be the absence of my mom. Maybe that same deal with you other guys, but like, or other females, you might have daddy issues. Like that absence, you need that love on your way up and stuff like that. If you ain't got that in childhood, you gonna look for it in males or females or whoever you're trying to date. But like, the women, I just need that, like, absence of my mom is just like that that nurturing, that such the little pampering, all that stuff, like, just the whole, all that, man, just to feel. I don't really know, like, especially like in detail, but it's just like, you know where it's coming from. Like I know, like, okay, that's why I may tend to, fall towards that type of woman. And that was the 5 things. And so, no longer codependent, more accepting of myself, more realistic with new people I meet, not fantasizing about crazy junk, and like understanding the full power of loneliness. And I diagnosed the void I had. So now, I mean, like, I just glad I did that. It took a lot of self discipline. I ain't gonna lie, like made up with somebody one time and I just regretted it, and that's why like I kind of threw on another week of just chilling out, just chilling, kicking back and stuff like that. So like as I'm gonna go forward, it's not gonna be like, hey, I want to go date, blah 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 blah. Like if I meet a woman, or in your future, I feel like if it's better, like if you meet somebody on the way that you're trying to go, but like they got to be on the same route you on, and that's how y'all gonna keep running together. That's how they gonna push you. It's just gonna be healthier that way. So that's all I gotta say.